Chris Superfast RC, and today I'm giving you my overview and review of the Dynamite Universal 1A Scale Starter Box. So this thing is basically the offering from Dynamite for your starter box products. It's kind of like the TLR box, but it's not set up proprietary for the TLR vehicles. I always did like the TLR box. It's just nice box, sturdy, no plastic really on it except for your mounts. So I was looking for something like that in the universal side so I can use it with any platform I want, right? So this is Dynamite, of course, Dynamite, TLR, Horizon Hobby, all the same people at the end of the day. And this is basically that same box but set up to be a universal box. So very nice. It's got a handle here, nice pull handle so you can carry it with you. Right here we have the on-off switch. Very self-explanatory. And on the inside, we'll go ahead and pop it open. I have to get a driver because it's not a quick release mechanism. It's got two screws down here you got to loosen out to get to your battery and your motor and connector, which is fine because if you run a LiPo in here, it's going to be, probably a month before you need to charge it. You could also rig it up to where you could charge it without even taking it apart, which is a good idea I'm thinking about doing. So we have a 775 sized motor right here, pinion gear, spur gear, and then it's got a little belt drive here to get to your starter wheel. The starter wheel is replaceable, so if you wear it out, you can replace it. Here we have just our basic motor controllers. You got some spade connectors. A lot of people say you need to remove these and direct solder them. Yeah, probably true, but it hasn't been an issue yet, so I haven't done it. Down here we have these are our battery leads, and it looks like there is a provision for a second motor right here. If you wanted to add another motor, there's cabling and the ability for you to do so, which is kind of cool. At least I believe that's what that's for. No, that's for a second battery. Okay, so if you wanted to add a second battery, parallel, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what that's for. Anyway, interesting. Yeah, I was just showing you there is the extra spade clip that I was wondering what it was for. Right there at the bottom. It's not connected to anything. So I'm sure there's something about it in the manual. I'm not going to go over it. So I haven't had any issues with the motor itself. The drive wheel works fine, and yeah. Now it comes set up per nickel packs out of the box. Has the spacers and everything for nickel packs. I'm not going to use nickel packs. I'm just going to use a 3S right here, and yeah. So I just took a piece of plexiglass, basically double-sided, cut it to size, double-sided taped it into here, and then I can just put some Velcro on there, and we're off to the races, guys. These Hubu packs are pretty good for this purpose, at least. Yeah, there you go. Of course, it comes with EC3s. I went ahead and put a Dean's connector on there because that's what I'm going to use at this size. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. Starter box, like I said, all metal construction, at least the parts that count. So it's going to be around for a long time. You're not going to have to worry about it cracking if it falls or anything of that matter. I do wish that you could open this up a little easier than these two screws, like if it had a quick release mechanism. But I see it, it's simple, it works, I get it, it's alright. Now if you wanted to do a little bit different than I did, you could actually get your packs out from the bottom. But like I said, with the LiPo high capacity, I'm using a 6500 in there. It's not very often that I'm charging or changing that battery out. So yeah, and if you really wanted to get super high tech, if you're doing LiPo, you could put a low voltage alarm in there, but it's not that big of a deal. You're not going to use that up that quick. The only plastic pieces on here is the front plate, the back plate, and your adjusting, which you can adjust these infinitely. Slide them in, slide them out, slide them this way, slide them that way. So if you're using a bigger truggy chassis, you can stretch it out, you can condense it for a buggy. Pretty simple. So let me just show you how well it works. I'm just going to spin this up real quick. We're not even going to start it. We're just going to show you how it works. So it's nice and snug in there with my adjusters adjusted just right for this. This is a B3, and all you do is push down. Plenty of power, plenty of torque to get the job done, guys. So this has been my review of the Dynamite Universal Starter Box. Pretty simple, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.